Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Decode. In this video guys, we are gonna learn something new, something different. In this video guys, we are gonna learn something new, something different in Vue.js. Okay guys, so in this video, we are gonna learn how to print complex array using v-for directive in Vue.js. Okay guys, so guys, let's get started and let's learn how to print complex array in Vue.js by using v-for directive. Okay, but before starting of the video guys, I would like to request you all guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel Decode, and please guys press the bell icon also, so that whenever I will upload a new video, you can be notified and you can watch them instantly and you can learn from them also. So guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and please guys like all my videos, so that it will give me the confidence, it will give me the motivation to make awesome videos on each and every topic of web development and web designing. So guys, let's get started and let's learn how to print complex array using v-for directive in Vue.js. Okay guys, so now let me go to the code editor. So create a new page, give the page name as complex arr.html and save it now. Give code with er Prabhat Pandit. Okay, so let me paste the CDN for Bootstrap and Font Awesome also. Okay, so this is the file link for, as you can see here, this is the file link for bootstrap.min.css, and this is the file link for fontawesome.min.css, and the folder name is css only. Okay, so let me also paste the js file for Vue.js. So this is the js file for Vue.js. So let me paste it here. As you can see, vue.global.js, and it is inside the folder js. Okay, so this is my js file guys. So now let me create a div first. Create a div, give it a class as container. First of all, close this div now and give margin top also 5 and margin bottom also 5. Okay, so now all you know guys, what we are gonna do, we are gonna do mount this div with our Vue.js instance. Okay, so now I'm gonna create a script tag. So give const app or give application, or let it be app only, equal to view.create app. Okay, and I'm gonna create a data function, and it will return properties. Okay, it will return. So now we are gonna mount this div, we are gonna mount this div, okay, with this instance of Vue.js guys. Okay, always remember guys, we will mount this div, okay, with this Vue.js instance. Okay, so now what we will do, we will do app dot mount, and we will give id as a app only. Okay, and now we will copy this id app and we will paste it here and give id as a app only. Okay, so now you all know this div, this entire div is mounted with this instance of Vue.js guys. Okay, that's why I have given app.mount and the id is app, so that's why I have given this id inside this div. So now this div, this entire div is mounted with this Vue.js instance. Okay guys, and to check that guys, what we do, we generally do simple calculation inside the double curly braces. Okay, inside the double curly braces we do simple calculation. What we will do, 4 plus 4 plus 4, ideally we will be getting 12. So copy the file path and open in the browser. So paste it here. So now we are getting 12 guys, which means our view.js instance is ready and it is fully mounted with this div. Okay, so our view.js instance is ready guys, and it is fully mounted with this div. Okay, so now we are ready to write view.js code inside this entire div. Okay, and it will be compiled and interpreted using view.js compiler or interpreter. So now we will do title equal to learn coding with ER Prabhat Pandit. Okay, so now what we do guys, we generally create another div inside this div. Okay, give it a class as text center and close this div now, and inside this div I am gonna create h1 tag, close this h1, give class also as text center and text info, and inside this h1 element guys, what we do double curly braces, because you all know whatever we will be typing or displaying inside the double curly braces, it will be interpreted as view.js variable, and according to value of that variable it will be compiled. Okay, so now I'm gonna copy this title here and paste it here. Always remember guys, whatever we will write inside the double curly braces, it will be compiled by using this view.js. Okay, and whatever will be the value of this variable, it will be compiled and it will be displayed here. Okay, so now save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page now. So now we are getting our text learn coding with ER Prabhat Pandit. So let me give one more thing, margin top 5. Now refresh your page. Okay, so now guys, we will create our array. Okay, so guys, let me do one more thing guys. To save our time, I am gonna copy the array from here and I will explain you each and everything from this array. Okay, I will explain you each and everything guys, don't worry, just be here. So paste it here guys. Okay, so this is the array guys, and the array name is fruits details. Okay, this is the array guys, object of array, or you can say this is the object, first object, this is the second object, and this is the third object, this is the fourth object, and so on to the last. Okay, so as you know, let me explain you guys. The array name is fruit details and the name is orange, and also you can see here guys, the price is also an array. Okay, the price is also an array or object, because see, this is the Indian price, this is the US dollar, and this is the NOK, and in a store value is false here, name is banana, the price is IN. See, price is also an object of array because it contains three different element. Okay, so IND, USD and NOK. In a store value is true, the name is apple, price is IND itna, USD this much, NOK this much, and in a store value is also true. Okay, and the name is also pineapple, price is this, and in a store value is false. Okay, likewise guys, also the name is grapes, price is this much. Okay, and in a store value is false. The name is guava and the price is IND of this much, USD of this much, and NOK of this much, and in a store value is false. See, and the name is here also mangoes, the price is IND itna, USD this much, and NOK this much, in a store value is also false. Name is cherries, price is IND of this much, USD of this much, and NOK of this much, in a store value is false. Okay, name is jackfruits, price is IND of this much, USD of this much, NOK of this much, and in a store value is also false. Name is berries, price is IND of this much, USD of this much, NOK of this much, and in a store value is also false. Okay guys, so as you can see here guys, the price is also again an object, the price is also again an object. Okay, price is also an object here, price is also an object here. Okay, price is also an object here, price is also an object here or an array here, price is also an object here, price is also an object here, price is also an object here, and price is also an object here. Okay guys, so this is our complex array. Okay, this is our complex array and the array name is fruits details. Okay, so now we are gonna work on this array and we are gonna display all the elements from this array in our web page using v4 directive in vue.js. Okay, so now I'm gonna create a div. So I'm gonna create a div. Below this div I'm gonna create another div, give it a class as margin top 3, w width 50 and mx auto. Let me close this div first. So now inside this div I'm gonna create h2 tag, h2 tag, and give text like print complex array in vue.js using v4 directive. Okay, using v4 directive. So now I'm gonna create another div below this h2 element. Okay, I'm gonna create another div, give it a class as alert and alert primary. Close this div first, and inside this div I'm gonna, so now let's do v4 equal to double quotes, and I'm gonna use fruit in this array guys. Okay, fruit in fruit details. Okay, fruit in fruit details. So now we can also print key here, give colon key equal to double quotes, and as you all know guys, I've explained you in my previous video, we can also print here index. Okay, we can also print here index. So now we are gonna copy this index and we are gonna paste it here in the key. Okay guys, so I've already explained you guys, in this simple application we won't see any much significance of this keyword key, but whenever you will start building complex application, enterprise application, then only you will be able to see the significance of this keyword. Okay, so now what we are gonna do guys, here we have used v4 directive of vue.js. Okay, this is the v4 directive of vue.js, and I am doing here fruit in fruits details. Okay, so this is like guys v4 v in array in JavaScript. Okay, v4 is like working guys, always remember guys, v4 will work like v in, okay, of JavaScript. Okay, so what it will do a loop through all the array from inside this array. Okay, it will loop through all the element till last, it will loop through all the elements till last, and it will store all the elements inside this fruit. Okay, inside this fruit it will store all the element, and one by one it will keep printing, one by one it will keep printing till the last element of the array. So last element of the array is berry and the price is this much, and in store value is also true. Okay, so now what we will do, we will create here below this div, inside this div we are going to create span tag. So span, close this span now, and inside this span guys I'm gonna create name. Okay, and I'm gonna do double curly braces because I have explained you guys, whatever variable we want to print or we want to display in the web page, we have to do in the double curly braces. Okay, so now I am gonna do this fruit, because it will store each and everything from this array inside this fruit, and I am gonna do here dot name, this name guys. Okay, this name dot this name. Okay, so fruit dot name. Okay, so now save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. See, we got our name guys as orange, banana, apple, pineapple, grapes, guava, mangoes, cherries, jackfruits and berry. Okay, so always remember guys, v4 will work like a v in as a JavaScript loop through. Okay, so it will loop through guys all the elements of this fruit details. Okay, it will loop through all the elements of this fruits details one by one, one by one, one by one, one by one, till last element of the array. Okay, and it will store all the elements in this fruit, and it will print one by one till the last element of the array. Okay, so now I'm gonna create here br, and I'm gonna copy this span from here to save our time, and just paste it here. And now I'm gonna do price. Okay, I'm gonna do price here. So fruit dot price, so this price guys, fruit dot this price. Okay, this price. Okay, this price from the array, this price, fruit dot price dot ind, this ind guys. Okay, from the price array, this ind. Okay, so what we will do, we will do this fruit dot price, this price. Okay, this price, and from this price guys I am gonna do here ind. So I am going to print ind, Indian value. Okay, Indian currency. I am gonna print Indian currency here. So now I am gonna create I tag here. I give class as a fafa I and R. Okay, and area hidden equal to true. Okay, so close this I now. So save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. So see guys, we got our name and price. Okay, and this price is Indian price, so that's why I have given here rupees sign. Okay, this price is guys Indian price, as you can see here ind. Okay, ind here. Okay, that's why I have given here INR, Indian rupees. Okay, and the currency is INR, Indian rupees, that's why I have given Indian rupees symbol. Okay, so now let me just copy this entire span from BR to here and paste this here, and I am gonna do here USD. Okay, so I am gonna print here USD value of price. Now I am gonna print here guys USD value of price. So we will do fruit dot price dot USD, and now I am gonna change this to dollar. Okay, dollar. See, price fruit, this fruit guys dot price, this price. Okay, and from this price guys I am gonna use this USD price, from this price. Okay, from this price I am gonna use this USD price. Okay, so fruit dot price dot USD, and I am gonna here also icon as a dollar. Okay, so now save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. See, this is the price for Indian rupees guys, and this is the price for dollar USD. Okay, so that's why I have given as a sign icon as a dollar. Okay guys, I hope you have understood up till here. So now I am gonna again paste it here. Sorry guys, just copy this from here to here and paste it here. Let me just indent. Yeah. So now I am gonna do in store value. Okay. Now I am gonna do in store value. In store. So in store, I will use in store. This in store, guys. Okay. So fruit dot, just delete this up to price and paste it here. So it is saying, guys, this fruit dot in store value. This in store value, guys. Okay. This in store value. This in store value. Okay. This in store value. Okay, guys. This is in store value. Okay. So I'm gonna do here fruit dot in store value, and let me just remove the icon. As of now, we don't require it here. So now save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. Okay. See, guys, here we got our in store value also. The name is orange. Indian price. Okay, let me do one more thing, guys. Let me just put here. Let me just put here. Okay. Let me just put here. Okay. Just cut this out from here and paste in the last. Cut this out it from here and paste in the last. Okay. So now refresh your page. Yeah. So now what we will do? We will do dot, I mean IND, and we will use here USD. Okay. So now save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. See, this is the price for India and this is the price for USD, US dollar. Okay. And in store value is false here. Name is banana. The Indian price is this and USD price is this, and in store value is false. Okay. Okay. So name is orange, Indian price is this, and USD price is this. In store value is false. Name is banana, Indian price is this, and USD price is this, and in store value is true. Name is apple, price is this much, USD price is this, and in store value is true. Okay. As you can see, we got each and everything, guys, as it is from the array using v4 directive in vue.js. Okay. So I hope, guys, you have learned what I have teach you here in this video. Okay. If you still have doubt, guys, to understand this video, to understand this code, you are free to ask me in the comment section. I can clear all your doubts, all your queries. Okay. So feel free to ask me, guys, anything in the comment section below. I will clear all your doubts, all your queries, whatever you have in your mind. Okay. So I hope, guys, I have explained you each and everything in details. Okay. So it's nothing, guys. I'm just doing here. This is the array name fruits details. Okay. And I am using here v4 directive, and I'm gonna do here fruit in fruits. Okay. Fruit details. We can also print here index, and I have given here colon, key, and this index. Okay. So let me show you, guys, index also. Okay. So let me show you this index also, then only you will understand. So paste it here and give the index, and I'm gonna do fruit.index. Fruit.index. Save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. Okay. Let me just put index. See, we got our index also, guys. Okay. And as you all know, array start with index 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, up to 9, which means this array contains 10 elements. Okay. So as you can see here, we print also index here. So fruit in fruit details, and we can print also index here using v4 directive in vue.js, guys. Okay. So guys, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna do here name fruit.name, this name. Okay. This name from the array. I'm doing here. I'm doing price fruit dot price dot ind, this price and this ind. Okay, this price dot this ind, this price dot this ind. Okay, I am doing here again, I am doing price. Okay, fruit dot price dot usd. Okay, this price dot usd, this price dot usd, this price dot usd. Okay guys, and I am doing here in store value, in store fruit dot in store, this in store, this in store, this in store, this in store up to last. Okay, so that's why I am doing here fruit dot in store, and whatever you have to print variable name, you have to give double curly braces, and inside double curly braces you are gonna do all the calculations, and view.js will pass this as a view instance, and it will display the result whatever it contains. This is the variable, and whatever variable value it will contain, it will display according to this, properties, or according to this calculation under the inside the double curly braces. Okay, so I hope guys you have understood this video, this code. If you still have any doubt, just do let me know in the comment section. I will clear all your doubts, all your queries. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope guys you have learned something from this video. If you still have doubt, just ask me. And guys, please guys, if you have learned something from this video, please guys give it a thumbs up, and please guys subscribe to my YouTube channel Decode guys, and please press the bell icon also guys. Trust me guys, I am making a lot of hard work to make awesome videos on each and every topic of web development and web designing. Okay, as you all know guys, I have also started tutorials on ServiceNow also. So if you want to become a ServiceNow developer, this is the good channel guys to subscribe, because in ServiceNow guys I will explain you from basics to advanced to you can become guys what can I say, a super developer in ServiceNow. So if you want to become a ServiceNow developer guys, just subscribe to this channel Decode, and please press the bell icon also. So now in the next video guys, we are gonna learn how to create product page using view.js. Okay, in the next video guys, we will learn how to create this awesome and dynamic looking product page using view.js. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you learned something from this video. Okay, and please guys subscribe to this channel Decode, and please press the bell icon also. Okay, so thank you guys, see you in the next video. Till then, take care, bye.